some, science class can seem so hard, but when you have someone like Jason and Lindsey to show you how it's done, it can make it a little easier and fun. Paige is with Jason to get hooked on science.
So Jason, what all do you have for us today?
Another awesome science experiment that might get you excited about science. It's all about balance is what we're going to do with this giant spoon and fork. I do not eat my food with these by all means. We learned how to balance on our bicycle at an early age. We've learned how to balance at a very early age even before that. If I take and I put my two fingers like that, gravity's pulling equally down on both sides. We have balance. Gravity is a force. We know that there's a less gravitational pull on the moon compared here to Earth, meaning that I would weigh more here on Earth. So if you want to weigh less, go to the moon if you can, right? Okay, I want you to balance, but balance on your tongue.
Oh.
No, there's too many germs on there. No tongue balancing allowed, right? So you get there, you make sure that you have gravity pulling down equally on both sides. It's like having 2 + 2 and 4. It's like having 4 + 4 and 8. It's balanced. You sure you got it there? I think you do. Look at that. Now, here's what we're going to do next. Okay, could I get you to come a little closer? Turn around for me. Okay, and then I'm going to balance these on your head, just like that. Be very still. You got to go around the rest of the day with those on your head. It's like gravity's pulling equally down on both sides. Okay, before your brain comes out of your ear, we'll remove this. What I find a lot is that nowadays kids rely too much on technology, okay? If I ask them a question, they go straight to Google and try to figure it out. We want those kids to become independent thinkers, and that's what happens in real life. We have to figure it out on our own without Google. When I was a kid, we had to go look everything up in an encyclopedia. We didn't have Google to figure out certain things. So here's my challenge to you, Paige. I have 20 nails. These are gutter nails. I need you to balance all of them on top of this one right here. You cannot use glue. You can't use a booger. Sorry. You can't use any other manipulatives. No magnets, not anything like that. Okay? How do you do it? I have a hypothesis.
My guess would be to alternate the way.
So a pattern of some kind?
Yes.
I like your thinking. Since we don't have a whole 30 minutes here in this show to figure this specific experiment out, I'm going to give you a hint. Okay. I'm going to place one of my nails like this, and I'm going to create my pattern. I'm going to go back and forth, back and forth. You grab a few. Don't eat them, please. Remember, that reminds me, kids, don't do science experiments unless there's an adult around. Do them, but make sure there's an adult around, and don't eat or drink your science experiment. We'll put one that way. Go ahead and put yours that way. We're going to continue our pattern here until we go back and forth. If you can't see it, wherever you're watching from, I'll pick it up and show it to you so you can visually see it just a little bit better here in a few minutes, a few seconds to be more specific. That one there, that one there, that one there. We're almost done. Just like that. I need that last one. And I'm going to lock them together. Put that one right there. Lock them together. And then I'm going to pick it up. And whenever I pick it up, you put this in the center of the table, okay? Make sure they're all locked together. And here's how you balance 20 nails on top of one, right in the center of the table. Remember, I already taught you the concept about center of gravity, where gravity pulls equally down on both sides. There's a whole bunch of new science standards that will be implemented across Kentucky and across the nation. And one of the new ways that we're going to test kids isn't spit out what you know from your brain on a piece of paper. It's here are the manipulatives, show me you know the concept. Now, let me see if you know the concept. Which nail would I take out without the entire thing falling? What do you think, Paige?
The one on top.
On top? No, that's like the glue that glues it all together. Again, it has to be one that's hanging down.
Is it?
Think about center of gravity. Gravity pulls equally down on both sides.
One in the middle?
You're exactly right. You pull it out.
This one right here?
Go ahead. Lift it up for me just like that. Gravity's pulling equally down on both sides. You know the concept. Give me 5. Say science is cool.
Science is cool.
There we go.